bum, 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 bum. Water drinking intensifies. Anyways, hello everybody. Behold, we're streaming on a Sunday, a day before everybody goes to work. But not me. Wait, actually I do have work in 12 plus 3 hours. So I have plenty of time, and I hope you guys do have plenty of time to hang around. But yeah, I am planning to... Wait, I'm just gonna unlock this one with my story keys. But I believe there's gonna be some prerequisites. Oh, apparently not. That's weird. Because I'm gonna activate Denny's quest. Because I want to do their quests first, because I want to have more context about Lenny and Lynette. Oh. So there's a prerequisite for Lynette. I guess we'll do just Lenny's for now. Because I have a huge backlog here, and lots of Primo Gems to be obtained, and I'm gonna use those in preparation for Cloran. Because you're not gonna believe this, guys. It was a nice wishing session, but I wasn't able to share it live stream, so I was already my wishing fingers were already too itchy during day one. So I logged in on my phone, and I got her eventually. But the story went like this. Alright, so there was Dea. Let me show you my previous 5-star before Dea, which was Nivelet, which took, oh, it was 50 wishes ago, 49. So this is 45, 40, 40, wait, no, 9, 10, 14, 19, 24, 29, 30, 31. So Dea appeared at 31, 1, 2, 3, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then Arlechino at 18. Both of them appeared quite early, which is really, really, really nice. Because I was in I had 90 wishes prepared, but she came in, Dea came in early, and then Arlechino also decided to come early, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Good time was had by all in this account. Right now I'm planning to... Okay, that's good, good. Yeah. Oh, the bounties. I guess we could do the bounties as part of our daily commissions. Yeah. For those who don't know, they also highlighted the bounty quests. Now, you can see them much better. If you have a lot of backlogs, it's easier to find these now, the bounty quests. Oh, new event. I'll check that out later. For now, I'll just give salt to Galati, the telescope girl. That's right, I haven't forgotten her. For some reason, I am really good with memorizing the names of some key important NPCs like her. I don't know why she needs salt though, and I'm not even gonna read the explanation. Mucho texto, basically. Mucho texto. Oh yeah, did you guys know she can do this? Whee! She has the other Sephiroth's other wing. She got isekai'd into the vat Oh, that's a cool sunset. I'm gonna take a photo of this. I've never seen this sunset before. Oh no, I messed up my hotkeys. That was the middle mouse was the hotkey for taking a picture at a different game that I'm not even gonna talk about in this stream. Alright, I'm gonna do the bounties instead of the daily commissions. Because these ones actually count also to your daily commission encounter points, if you're familiar with that. Uh, I hope you guys don't mind the fan noise or my breathing noise because I don't have audio feedback on and I've already tested it earlier. It sounds fine. Also about my team, the configuration of my team, the explanation is because they're both under level 10 and they're under the care of my two strongest Geo characters, which is Navia and Zhongli. Nevilet, still needs to achieve level 10 before I bench him and replace him with another character that synergizes well with Arlechino better. But for now, I have 3 carry DPSs, which thankfully are very forgiving in terms of being able to swap out at any time, like so. I can switch and let Navia wreak havoc before switching back to them. Oh, I forgot to switch to Nevilet. I won't be able to use that, I guess. Yeah. They already did before I could bring out Nevilet. That's the fun part about this team. I can just switch to anyone and anybody in the overworld will perish at the sight of us. Oh, this one. This is a fun one. Also, the music is really good for those. Ignis Purgatorius. The undersea capital. You know what? I changed my mind. What if we... Since there are no prerequisites needed for Arlechino's quest, I don't think I need... Oh no, I don't have an archer. This is a dilemma. Get out. And use Zhongli for maximum survivability chance. Alright, this is not my battle. I don't need to involve myself in that type of battle. Just gonna run away using Nevilet to keep walking while recovering stamina. But losing health in the process. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He doesn't lose health below when he's below 50%. Or something. Oh, below 30%. 70. Below 70%. He only reduces health when he's at full health. And each time it gets reduced, I guess, he gains more power. Where am I? Oh, this place. Okay, the last bounty. Wait, no, I don't think this is called the bounty. This is called the request. And this one is for Fontamer Aberrant, I guess. The Fontanian sea creatures. Hey guys, did you know that Arlechino cannot dolphin dive because her vision actually came from Sneshnaya instead of Fontaine, like Nevilet and Navia. Yeah. That's a cool fact. You know other cool facts? You suck if you're not subscribed to my channel. Even though I don't post content in a consistent manner compared to other people. So please, subscribe or else I will haunt you in your dreams. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, Arlechino. Your damage. Intense. Very intense damage you got there, Arlechino. Also, when you're not in battle, her pyro infusion lasts forever, practically. You'll never run out of a bond of life or pyro infusion unless you encounter another enemy. Wreak havoc upon once again. Like so. So if you're in overworld, you practically have permanent bond of life as long as you wait for your thing to refresh and find another set of enemies to abuse, like so. Now, observe. There we go. We got a full bond of life. I guess the bond of life, it's a slightly different mechanic compared to the normal bond of life compared to the other characters, but yeah. I got the staff of Homo. I got it from my Hu Tao, who is actually practically a perfect Hu Tao for anyone, and I just realized I haven't used her. I mean, I don't use her enough, despite the fact that, oh, I forgot Yao Yao got a constellation. I forgot when, but apparently, Yui Gui is now. Is it Yugui? Yeah, Yugui attack. Okay, which one was I looking for? I forgot. What was I talking about? I lost track. Yeah, I'm gonna collect these again tomorrow. That's for tomorrow. I guess we can. There are apparently Linny's quest is not a prerequisite. I guess we can start Arlechino's quest, which is the quest I've been wanting to start actually, more than the other quests. I'm gonna turn on. There we go. Focused experience, so I can. There will be no interference. I guess this will.
Since we visited Poisson, maybe we should head over and have a look around.
I guess this way it will assume we've finished Linny's story quest. I guess we'll gain more context about this. We'll be lacking some context about Linny's quest for this one, but yeah, you know,
Hey, traveler, Paimon,
there we go.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
over here.
Linny. Linny's helping with the Poisson rebuilding. Actually, I haven't
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
Us too.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
I think Karina got a different mic this time. Her intonations are slightly different.
To stay in Poisson for the time being.
Yeah, that way sounds.
Are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Or maybe because I'm wearing different earphones. Yeah.
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth.
Oh, more children.
Really, the entire organization has moved to...
Since the two of you are so curious,
Oh,
perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
You can fill my gaps. Who said that?
Father, you're here.
Yay, Arlechino.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved. I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past. I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
No promises, no demands.
However, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so close. As for the
Yeah,
issue at hand,
work with me.
it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the house.
What sort?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the
Oh,
Hearth.
ghost stories. Speaking of, I've rewatched the Ghost Stories English dub. Oh, Shirotabi, forgive me for bringing you back to life. Know that as much as you want to, it can never be. Not because you're a rabbit, but because I cannot continue this conversation any further. Ghost stories.
Child? Ooh, just hearing
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for... Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
No, no. So even in Arlechino's quest, we're gonna be with Blinny for the most part. Is that what's going on? Paimon so scared. Yeah, she does have that presence.
It has long been a dream of mine to. You're quite
Mhm.
well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay?
Yeah, it's time to meet most of
Stay
Linny's
in
siblings.
Poisson. We've been helping out the locals with some fishing. Let's go. I'll take.
Alright, let's go. When the heart flame goes out. Ignis Purgatorius Chapter 1. I guess I should take Arlecchino out of the party, but before that, I'm gonna claim my rewards. Oh, that's one commission short. Alright. This is the part where we do one of the quests. Wait, before we continue, yeah, seems like an easy target. I'm gonna target this one. Oh, crystal fly. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I forgot about the hydro cannons. They've made it here. I'm just gonna do this one real quick so we can have a smoother experience with the Arlecchino quest. What was that? Did you guys hear that? Or was that just a hallucination? Am I hallucinating?
Pitiful.
Oh,
Overruled.
damn.
Lasting as the moon.
Oh, that was the wrong move. You know, it's a good thing that I can get Bond of Life from killing those with the blood death without having to use the charge attack, because that would be a problem if it doesn't do that. Cannon. Cannon. Yeah, there it is. There's something here that's producing a sound. There's something in this area. What if I dive down? What if I don't like what I see down there? Will it scare me? Alright, who's making that weird ass sound? Which one of you is doing it? Is it the mist flower? Something's not right with this island. Right. That's 4 commissions done. We can talk to Catherine about it. Wanna talk about it, Catherine? Ah, wait, the actual bounties. I think I've only finished one.
Add as. Thank you for.
Wait, no, I've finished 2, and I have 1 more to go. Alright. This'll be quick, I promise, guys. The Arlecchino quest will start soon. I guess I should change stream titles now. Because I changed my mind in the middle of this. I said I was gonna do Lainey's quest, but then I said, never mind, I'm gonna do Arlecchino's quest. I'm just gonna change the title after. What the? How did the bat get inside the house? I'm hearing bat noises in real life. It's either that or a cricket. What is this? Oh, it's that one. Oh, the bounties. It's the faraway bounty, the one where I have to climb a mountain. This sucks. I guess have it your way. I didn't know I could do that. It's my first time doing that. Oh no, the billet is stuck. Guess I can use that to dash or something. Yeah, the range of that attack is quite long.
Hey there!
Oh, it's immune to Geo. Too bad you're not immune to this other thing. Death. Is there anyone I can apply blood directive to? Oh, these guys. Perfect. God, look at that damage. If you have the full stack of Bond of Life and you already have blood death directives at the ready for somebody else. That's how powerful Arlechino is. 35,000. She could do it in an instant. Well, it took me years. Months, if not years, to actually fully build Child, the other Harbinger. My very first Harbinger. Took me such a long time to give him the proper damage he deserves. And it only took me like a few days to achieve the same thing for Arlecchino. That's so weird. Can't wait to get Chevrolet so I can team her up with my Beidou. That would be poggers if that happened. Ah, Navia's theme is playing. Not Navia's theme, but oh, forgot. Drowning is not a problem in Poisson. This is a Fontanian.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back
Awesome, thanks!
Well,
Isn't this the same house we went to Farina with?
I was actually in the middle of distributing with this many people staying in Poisson.
Okay, look, there are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a walk. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along.
We're gonna do House of the Hearth chores? Is that what's going on? Yeah. We're doing chores for the House of the Heart. We're working with the Fatui. One of the branches of the Fatui. Oh. I forgot. I should put Arlecchino away.
Linny, we're finally here. The supplies.
I must brought them with me? Yep. Hello? Something caught your eye?
It's the Traveler in Paimon.
No.
The fanboy.
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Are these people of Fason or House of the Heart people?
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all.
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon, of course! Father and Linny have told us so
Okay,
much
House of the
about
Heart.
you.
The children of
Never
the
told
House
us
of the
about
Heart.
How you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I
Shoplo.
heard the Traveler is
Bolts.
so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
Not yet,
I
little
heard
kid.
Paimon eats
Not
so
yet.
much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tower
Okay.
in just 3 days.
Okay. Who told you that?
That's the rumor you heard about Paimon?
Mine's also.
Cool at all. No, wait. When guests visit, you're. Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't. Come on. We insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Oh, of course she does.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on, but I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm
Wait, when you... But those are the best things we can give you. Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name
Oh,
of someone really
yeah,
loves you,
the House of the
and
Heart.
I'll teach you a
They're
lesson
cracked.
for nothing.
Even the kids are. Oh yeah, the children are
Alright,
cracked.
Selwar. I think that's enough
Helwar.
suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You
You know,
don't
I'm gonna bring out my
need to make
controller.
our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
I'm just gonna plug my controller. I wonder what will happen if I do this in the middle of a cutscene. I'll just unplug it if the game stops working. I'm gonna plug it now.
Awesome! It's been... Yeah.
Well,
alright, see you later.
Yeah.
Bye!
That's a very synchronous bye.
Lenny, about all that...
Yeah, it's normal talk for Hearts of the Heart, you know.
scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with when Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets. Just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and
Oh no. Yeah, everybody's
has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tried. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only have the best of intentions. Things like
Mucho texto, sorry. Alright. I'm gonna go on controller mode. Just for the sake of keeping things more comfy in the long run. Of course, my precision is gonna be affected by this. But at least my hands don't have to go all everywhere. Alright, Arlechino, you're gonna get benched. If I want Arlechino to show up, we're gonna pretend she's not here in my party yet. So I'm gonna bring... What should I bring?
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Yeah, I guess this is a good team. She can be our mobility that we lost from...
Filial,
switching out
supplies are here.
Arlechino.
And who are these
Oh, I
two?
like them. I like their design.
Allow me to introduce.
Oh, you're the famous duo. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to.
Of course! We're making...
Oh,
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you?
Oh,
The 4,000
first
Leaves?
we've heard...
It seems like it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden.
Blind Maiden. Interesting.
After this mission is over,
Oh, maybe I should dive.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much...
I heard
Normal.
that.
Normal.
Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they
That's enough, Filial.
Yeah.
don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should.
Alright. At least we get to know more about
Well,
Arlechino's
that's it with
family.
the supplies.
I wonder where the twins are. I mean, where's Linny's twin?
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going... You're right. We're only here as guests after all.
Yeah, maybe
Lenny
some
thinks
members are in disagreements or something. Let's find out more about this. Why do I have to go? How did he get all the way down there? What route did he even take? I guess he glided down. Does he canonically have a glider? Did he magic himself down here?
So, what do you think of...
Yeah, it's very
Well,
colorful.
Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and... Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Yeah, let
Then
him
let's
cook.
head out and... Uh-huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
Ah, the subtitles are a spoiler.
Well,
Hey, nice to
oh, you
Hmm.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen.
seafood.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine?
it's nothing.
Yeah, we've got some left over.
Some food and water. And some...
No problem. Give me a second here. Food... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
Yeah, what is it?
I thought I'd grab an extra...
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
Yeah, he's not the type who
Tell me
could
what's
lie
going on.
about something.
Is it really bad enough that...
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've...
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
Just
what is it this time?
follow me.
Okay, what is it? What is this about? Remy, what are you hiding from us? What are you hiding from father? Are you hiding this from father? Does he know? Does she know what you're up to? What are you up to, my guy? Why do I have to go through this? Oh, it's the girl.
Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny.
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Oh no. So it is Clervy.
Nice to meet you.
This is Perver's
Does
sister.
that name ring any bells, Lenny?
No, not at all.
Oh, so
That's
Perver
all
hasn't
we
talked
have on the
about
roster,
her.
I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, she must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of
Mm.
it,
No, I haven't told anyone.
for how long?
Ah, this is the secret.
Half a month now.
2 weeks.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal.
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
Ooh,
Don't you
Femini
remember
with some
last year?
spine.
Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him.
Aw.
That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the
Ooh,
voice.
so this is the girl.
I thought maybe
This
it
girl
was
helped
human
him
voice, but I went to
find
look for him anyway.
Chaplo before he could
I got there with enough time
die.
to
Oh
save his life.
man. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Of being haunted, of hearing voices.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second, but she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
So this is
I
why.
wouldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
Oh.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Can we talk to Clervy while they're away? Are we gonna hear them or are we just gonna... Okay,
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
We watched the short, we know who it is.
How long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know,
Hmm?
when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest.
Oh, what happened?
Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised.
Ooh.
After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You
Yeah.
and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like
Tell him,
things are
Linny.
getting kinda heated between Linny and Fremine.
Yeah, they're just talking to each other about how much they care.
I should put my clothes away.
What clothes? You don't wear anything else other than that. Wait, where'd you go? Why are you disappearing, you little child?
Perry?
Don't do that.
Huh. Looks like she's not here either.
Oh, she's looking for Perware, which is Arlechino. The new Arlechino, at least.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't. Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying.
everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well,
Yeah.
we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior.
Mm.
And any disputes are less likely to just...
Yeah. With us around, it's easier to be in your best behavior.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
Yeah.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
Oh yeah, what happened?
And nothing. I tried to
Ah,
keep someone really
she
from-
is really actively trying to look for the
After some time,
person you're trying to
she
drag her away
disappeared.
from.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Ah, she is looking for her.
About spirits.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
Oh yeah, just like
It's
in
just that
Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Yeah, it worked
Well,
on
sounds like
Inazuma
it's worth a shot.
with
Guess that
Raiden.
means we should go ask her about her wish. But first,
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds.
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids.
Oh, this is the
Start
scene.
on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I've seen this one already. It's all over YouTube Shorts.
I swear.
Yeah, this one, yeah. Okay, actually, this is my first time hearing the conversation in English. The one in the YouTube Shorts is the Japanese version, which is actually really, really nicely dubbed. But I cannot, you cannot make me do a, a voiced cutscene like this on Japanese. I only watch Japanese cutscenes on YouTube. I cannot do that on my own gameplay because I won't be able to comprehend most of it. I'll be spending too much time translating and reading, you know, if I do that.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Look at her. Look at her. She's so unimpressed.
And, when exactly did you get here?
She knows everything. Lini no baka. Oni-chan no
You're
baka.
an idiot, brother.
Oni-chan do baka.
And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her.
Oh, even Lynette
I heard
knows.
you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Mm-hmm. Now it's 3 of you involved in this situation.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
If you don't let me join, I'll snitch.
Not giving
Perfect.
us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk, there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Clearvy, what are you about?
I'm full. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Yeah, makes sense. She is
That's right.
non-corporeal or something.
Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem. Still,
Mm.
when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it.
Does she know that she is already...
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as.
Clairvy, if you've got some time,
Sure.
Are you alive?
Oh, another new friend.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
Oh, she's talking about the previous knave,
It's
which is
just
her
that
mother.
Your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be people in charge. They're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete.
Mm.
There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this
Ooh.
house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Does that...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's
Oh
my
yeah,
best
Perry.
friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
I guess they still don't know father's real name. None of the children knows about Perry. I guess Clairvy calls her Perry.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy. Perry. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach.
You have a wish. I wish to get
Clairvy.
Arlechino.
Wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside.
Oh, I remember she wanted to visit Snezhnaya.
The sun can find me.
That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No.
She tried to escape.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring Lynette. Try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about. And Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her
Oh, this
side
is the
for a
part
little
where
while.
we.
You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice casual conversation.
Okay, so this is the part where we hang out with Arlechino now. So all this time we've only been hanging out with her kids. Now it's time for us to hang out with Arlechino and possibly keep her distracted while these three do their thing.
Paimon gets it. You
I'll give you a magic bird. If
Oh.
Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
I have a feeling that this bird will die.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Okay, okay.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Okay, time to meet father. What does she do on the beach on her
I hope
off
this
time?
goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Time to resolve a problem. Alright, let's see what these guys have to tell us.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere.
Outside! In fact, why don't we take her to Sumeru or something? No, wait, we can't. We need a boat. Because this place is somewhat isolated from the... Oh, we're going to the fishing spot. I know this spot. Not high enough. I guess we'll have to glide down, which is, I think, is the fastest way to get down here. Actually, maybe the diving spot is much closer. Yeah, it definitely is. The diving spot is much closer. We're gonna use Navia. Yeah, it's interesting. We haven't seen Navia at all. And yet, Poisson is her hometown. We haven't seen her at all. Explain, America, explain. Oh, what the? What is he doing here?
It's the knave and child.
Child, what the hell?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, see, you're still sick. You've been in Foul Legacy for a very long
I
time.
was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not
So
when
he
I
got
still
his
had unfinished
vision
business
back
in
now, right?
Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still had
yeah.
so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh,
Ah,
okay, so
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
yeah, we fought her on the on an otherworldly place that is not even probably located in Fontaine. It was just a portal that leads to it.
Basically,
And now it's
unless the
gone.
master feels there's a need to meet with me, She's not going to be found. That problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Ah.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Oh, he's talking about Pulcinella, right?
Project Stuja?
Stuja? Oh, okay. Some deep lore. Because two harbingers are in here. Right. Stuja.
That's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too.
Regrator.
Look forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
No way.
Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Alright, child, you know what? I'm gonna bring you to the battle.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just really trust talking their colleagues behind their backs. Of course, typical Fatui behavior right there.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just...
Wanted to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Oh, Paimon, those eye movements are not selling it.
Is that so? Introductions have already...
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about some...
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Oh, please don't. No. Get back here. Get back here. She should. Yeah. Yeah. What does the organization mean to you? Okay, time to find out.
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Yeah, nice.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Oh boy. 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 We know about this. If you watched the short animation, oh man, if we, oh, it would have been a better experience, I think, if we watched. I mean, if we played this quest first before watching that, I think it would have been a better experience. But you know, they had to sell it.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Oh yeah, Pulcinella. Does that mean Clarice said they really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Alright, what is the version Pulcinella is telling the others?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Oh no.
I see.
Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Yeah. It's true, but it's worded in a way that would make you misunderstand how she did it.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Oh yeah, I guess she's technically not Fontanian. She just grew up here.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate.
Ah, okay,
People
that's why.
hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
But she did grow up here, so she has some attachment to
The
it.
primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
So much for. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. She successfully avoided. If I didn't know about her past at this point, I really would have been swindled. But since I know she is a very sneaky, sly
So,
fox.
you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Oh.
While I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Child is perfect. The perfect person to be around at this particular situation.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Ah,
They were
that's what
that high
happened.
stakes?
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
Oh yeah, I guess Arlechino is taking care of at least three teenagers right now in the form of Linny, Lynette, and Femine.
Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
A new child face reaction.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
Another surprised child facial expression. I like it. Oh yeah, child really did help.
Look at the time. I should probably get going.
Child really did us a solid. Wait, where's your vision? Wait, I guess Arlecchino hasn't returned his vision yet, right?
Traveler?
Oh wait, no, he did.
I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
I guess he got his vision back off stream.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
Alright, alright. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Just realized, once again, the only gnosis that the Saritsa doesn't have is the Pyronosis in Natlan. We best be ready for that, how that will play out.
We should probably get going too.
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, she's onto us. Run!
Oh,
Oh, come on, Paimon, please.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Ah,
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please.
here we go.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Of course not.
Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Alright, I'm switching to my main party for this one. Wait, you're not supposed to be here. Where's Child? Oh, my Child.
Need to end a few enemies?
Here we go. Ah, we're talking. Oh, wait. I wanted photo mode. Come on. The two harbingers of cool. Yeah. Hard images. Alright, time to talk.
Oh, you decided to stay a little longer. Let's take in the ocean view together then.
You're looking at the wrong way, ma'am. Oh, wait, no. I guess you're right. Never mind. Keep doing what you're doing. And keep getting distracted. Do not be... Please do not snoop down on the sneaky business we're doing at the bottom of Poisson. Oh, I got them both. That was cool. I didn't know my normal attack would reach that far. The sensitivity is not enough. Where's my queen? There you are. Wait, where are we supposed to go? Oh, over here. Back to the place where we hid with Farina, I guess. All three of them.
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue.
Can't go into the sunlight.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned
Oh.
around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Oh, that's creepy.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... Well, we could always try... Oh,
Yeah.
true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down. How
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really?
Hmm? Are we gonna see where?
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
we can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, Landois...
Horror, Landois. They seem like really old
Oh,
people.
yikes. That our rare guy has a huge scar on...
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission.
Mm,
I still remember him joking with me about it.
Did he say...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well,
Wait,
Oh.
so that means
it may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Oh, so they're stuck here.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
Yeah, that's not enough time.
Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I managed to talk to quite a few people.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past.
oh, those
Mhm.
are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
Oh.
She's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be... She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children.
And they just believed all
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe that.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Ah, the one child is involved in.
Whoa, hold on. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together.
Oh.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Ah, this is why. Okay.
But isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so
Oh.
too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's
For
just
this
that
project.
we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Oh, they don't trust the House of the Heart. Because they have potential to betray them. And that's why they're putting them in the front lines of this particular project where the potential of people dying is very high, I think. That's interesting.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier?
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own device...
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make well, it's getting late. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure... Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Lenny is such a good leader. So cool. Alright. What type of dream is it gonna trigger when we rest? I wonder.
Oh, I'm always. Hey, you don't think she's even scary when she smiles? If she were to actually get angry, ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm also afraid of her.
Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Linny and the others and we can make a break for it. Look! Look over there!
Clervy, what you doing over there?
Let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Chasing. Alright, Clervy. One Clervy. Aw, she disappeared again. That's what she did earlier as well. It confused me a bit, but it was kind of funny.
Where is she going? Or if someone sees her, we're toast.
Get down. How did she get all the way up there? I have to climb this thing.
Oh, look! She stopped!
She knows the outside world.
Clearvy!
Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Guess you can't see sunlight.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clearvy.
Sure. Although, everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all as long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death.
Oh.
I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
So that's what happens to the useless members sent to the doctor. And we know the doctor and his experiments quite inhumane.
You're saying the name? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it...
I knew you would. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
This is the part. This is why she doesn't call herself mother, but instead a father.
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Harry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting it almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs something. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight. Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
But they never did.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
The short really spoiled this story for us. We already know who Perry is. and we already know that the, this would have been a really good twist
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going
if
on
we
with
haven't
her.
watched that short before this.
Well, let's head back. Bef-
It would have been a great twist. We would have been worrying about, oh, maybe
Alright,
Nave
since
is a
we're all
bad
here,
person or something like that.
let's go ahead with the plan.
Oh? What is it?
Nave and Doctor work together.
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
Ah, only the previous one did, but Perware doesn't
We're
work
not
with the
really
Doctor.
on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth.
And I guess she refused.
Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Aha, this one.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together.
Maybe I guess Doctor talked about the thing, the one with the Scaramouche. I think this is the project. They wanted Arlechino involved in this, maybe to include children experimentation or something. That would have been way crazier.
Details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Yeah, and this is why Pulcinella and Regrator feel like you guys are a threat, and that's why they're putting you on the front lines of this new project to get most of you dealt with.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Wait, Fremine knows about the previous Knave, maybe.
Father
maybe he
didn't come
forgot.
back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. All right, let's get to it.
Alright, time to talk to Perware again.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Alright, that's their plan. About Fremine. Where is Fremine? Is he underwater? Can I talk to him underwater? I guess he's not here. Or in any obvious place. If I miss it out, I'll just, run it. I'll just watch it on YouTube if any sort of details I miss. Alright, let's get up here. Oh, the seal is here. Okay. This particular teleportation is a little bit farther than I thought. Elton Trench? What is your relation with Elton John? I don't know. Hope you guys don't mind if I didn't do anything. You guys didn't see anything. Ah, she's still here. Alright, Perver, what's your story?
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Yeah, talk about the doctor. Talk about the doctor.
I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
She knows she's onto us.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
No, she's
Don't worry.
gonna.
I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
She already knows. Of course.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Wait, what's Palais Marmonia again? Palais Marmonia. Isn't that the courthouse or
Good
something?
things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Time to release the pigeon. Okay.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
Yeah, one step at a
Okay, then
time.
we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others aren't.
She's on to us. Oh, okay. So it is in the Court of Fontaine. The top floor. Yeah, that one. The big office at the middle of the city.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
Are we gonna talk to Novelette?
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine.
She even knows who specifically.
Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite... No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
But that...
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If
Oh, she even knows about
On
Clairvy.
the other hand, all will be held accountable, and the punishment will be severe. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
She caught the bird.
It's a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
We're gonna talk to Novelet? Who are we talking to inside here? What is going on? Oh yeah, we're definitely talking to Novelet. Hello, Sidine. Don't worry, Sidine. We'll behave. Ah, Monsieur Nevelet. Monsieur.
It's been a while, Monsieur Nevelet. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Nevelet.
Oh, cryptic paper passing. Wonder what you gave this time. What did you give? What is that? And she's gonna have some tea while she's at it.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Nevelet. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Yay, analogies, my favorite.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Mhm.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Sorta. He wants Novelet to take care of the children of her house.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing
Among
to
us.
from a glass
Among us.
filled with
Sus.
tainted water.
Oh, he doesn't want to take care of he doesn't want to take care of the kids that Arlechino's planning to give.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Ah.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to...
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Nevelet, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
So Fontaine will be safe from Fatui's nose. Scheming noses for the foreseeable future if Nuvilet accepts this proposal.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
Ah, this is the one from his so Tartuffe is the name of the person she killed in her trailer, I assume?
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain...
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy.
Yeah.
I hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
About how Snezhnaya tastes.
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Why did she make us listen to this? Can I talk to Neuvillette? Can I sit on his chair before talking to him? I cannot.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away.
Yeah. Her stillness prevents you from seeing the details that you need to see to ascertain the deeper parts of
It's
her
unclear
and
whether this is a
such.
natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Yes, we will, Monsieur Neuvillette. Don't worry about it. I have my strongest party right now. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Alright. Where's our next destination? Okay, where's... Oh, I accidentally turned off the quest. Birds in a cage. Oh, we're supposed to stand there.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers,
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the...
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything... Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your tiki cap on, don't you, Traveler?
She said those who pay with their lives. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, she knows we're... Why is she not acting upon this? Clervy was your sister, man. Maybe there's a reason why. Wait, what's this guy?
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Ain't that convenient? We meet the guy who was supposedly dead. We're trying to meet, we're trying to be with his lover or something. Ain't that a coincidence?
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Wait, he's onto something. Yeah, it's him from the
Oh, you
paper.
don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like it's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in
What's going on here?
Hmm.
nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident.
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh, thank you for your patronage. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day.
Mhm.
I should probably just take on a smaller inventory, though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
3 papers. She's getting some papers for her
Affairs are
children.
settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually,
Hmm.
why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Yeah, Paimon.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. And that being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Yes, 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 yes. Come on, tell us.
Wait, why are you being so...
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what do you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Wonderful. Here it is.
Arlechino lips.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Oh.
Sounds normal.
That is for you to decide.
All
Then we
right.
have a deal. Follow me.
Is it something about the fight that we're about to have at the end of this quest? Nameless ruins. Oh. This is the place where we pulled for her. Even Yusut is here. Yusut is so close to where we're headed. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy. Alright. That's even the same place where I pulled for her. So this is actually where she destroyed the entire thing. Who knew? I didn't even know. I always visit that place from time to time because that place had the sub-detection units that I need to ascend Risley. Such an interesting place.
Who's next?
Easy. I still got it. This team is still the best at dealing electro damage or something. Electrocharged. My favorite team so far. Always has been. Oh, we're headed too close to the border. Wait, go across Yisut. I'm gonna avoid Yisut. Wait. They changed it. That's not... This is not what it looked like before. At least I think it doesn't look like this before. Or does it change because I'm specifically playing this quest right now? Why is it like this? It didn't look like this last time. Yeah, the pillars.
This place.
There's more wall now than before.
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Yeah, she destroyed it.
No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It
Yeah.
was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Let's go. Time to hear it from
Clairvy
her.
was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
Cruzabina.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all.
Purgatory?
Purgatory.
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Aww.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing...
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
Oh. Okay, now I understand why she was... it was quite subtle in the short. But, so this is how Clairvy was feeling all throughout the short. About her mother.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age, who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
And that was you.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
Quite literally.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Perouer would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Perouer weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Perouer suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Perouer could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained. Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
That's why they fought at the end.
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Perouer. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Perouer end her life. From that moment on, Perouer's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
You killed the previous knave.
Crucibina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Perouer killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
So that was a year apart. It wasn't like the same day after. It took her a year before she could gain her resolve or something.
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Perouer won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlechino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Perouer. Arlechino is just a name you got later.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlechino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more?
Yeah, what's with the ghost?
Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed.
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is... You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Yeah, one of them.
Other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
So that's the mystery.
Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple, but no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
I don't think so. I don't think that's a good value to base your house upon, personally. Like, putting up rules and not questioning them. You'd be stuck in the past doing that, in real life. You know? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Oh! Are we gonna talk?
Is this really what you want to do?
We talk.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow.
Aw. I guess she's living by her rules to be a strict and unfeeling father.
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Oh.
I do believe
They're already on their way.
Deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Punishment time. Oh man.
Here they are, Father.
Ah, you gonna execute him? Seeing something like Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Time to fight, time to fight, time to fight. Aww.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Among us. Among us. Sus.
Traitors? Do you mean us?
Oh no, please don't kill them.
Father!
Father,
Come
let
on.
me explain. We didn't mean to.
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants: Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, "If only Father wasn't the one who..." Sato added, "I'm sick of this." Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things.
I did not! You're lying!
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to just...
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to...
Filial, Nance, I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We... accept our punishment.
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Yo, playable characters, come on. Stand your ground.
You... I also agree with Linny.
Now you're looking like a family.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Are we gonna use these 3?
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yeah.
Knowing the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Is executing. Yeah, she seems like she's avoiding that option.
Want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Oh, looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
Ah, that's why we're here.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Ah, this is the part where we come in.
Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
Here we go. I challenge the 4th ranking.
Join the duel against the knave?
Yes. If that's okay. We are already a master of 5 elements, and at least two of those are weak. Are strong against fire or something. Yeah, something.
We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
This is her 3rd life-altering duel at this particular arena.
All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Alright, here comes the real battle, I guess. Do I get to use them as trial characters? Do I have a full party of Lynette, and... Oh, I guess where are they? She's slowly walking towards us. Oh, I missed.
How amusing.
And voila!
Oh wait, they are assisting us.
With these rising flames. Now that's more like it. Is it my turn now? Let's light it up.
Are you
Alright. Oh, she's dealt 78,000 damage. I wish you could do that.
Of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Oh, whoops, I missed. Oh.
If I really have to draw my blade, then...
Oh no, we're low on stamina. I can't.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Fly tangled in a web.
Uh-oh. Not again.
With these rising flames.
Her attacks are so cool. She even brings out her wings sometimes. How you like that battle between harbingers?
Spare your energy. Running out.
Thanks. Thanks, Premi. I heard she avoids the projectile attacks, but why doesn't she do it now? Man, her attacks are so cool.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Come on.
Is it my turn now?
Ah, there she is. She's showing up from time to time. Ah, here we go. Cutscene time. Ooh. That's her transformation. Let's go. 2 wings. And the costume transformation. Cinder of Two Worlds, Flames, Pirouware. Oh, that's such a cool introduction. Oh, I wasn't ready. Come on. My hands were up the controller. Oh, she has 2 sights now. Oh, that's so cool. Can't believe we're losing to the story mode version of her. Oh, Benny, no. He's not allowed to die.
Your punishment made manifest. Over here.
Oh, come on. It's all up to Beidou and Bennett now. Uh-oh. Maybe I guess this is a stronger version of her. Oh, that's so cool.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh no, she's gonna do a C AoE attack.
Oh, I know.
Oh, she was doing decoy.
I'm sorry, Father.
Ah, he went to the blunt side of his attack. That was so cool.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
Oh, what's she gonna do? Ooh. What are we gonna see? Oh, the main expansion.
Moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What she gonna do?
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, As agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Hmm?
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have...
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but...
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you at...
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames, once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
Ah, so they will forget that they've been part of the House of the Heart, and they will have their... Ah, so this is the only way they can be safely removed from the House of the Heart to live their own lives. They have to forget everything also.
If
Oh
you
man.
withstand the pain, when you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
Exactly. Selling newspaper. It must have been the same. Yeah, he wasn't killed at all. He just had his new life.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
It's good that we have these flashbacks to remind us of the new context that what was said earlier. Now that we know more, it makes more sense, and the flashbacks help you understand that. Hmm.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes
No,
you
he won't.
impulsive,
She won't
sorrow
remember.
causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
Oh, he's giving it to Lenny, right?
Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father.
Let's go.
It's such a sad story, you know.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
It's so sad that, she did all of this. All of that, only to be forgotten. And to be perceived as a horrible person. She did all of that only to be perceived as a terrible person. But in the end, she managed to give the House of the Heart an actual better future. I guess she fulfilled Clervy's promise Her promise to Kirby at the end of all that. Man.
Clairvy.
Ah, this is the part. She's sitting on the rock.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident?
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Aww.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it?
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
Aw, that's
I never
sad.
imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
Oh, so this is what she meant during that analogy. The purification process. This is how she does it. She wipes them of their memories so they can still be their own person after leaving the house of the heart. They forget all the critical information that will get them in trouble. So now they won't be targets on their back because they don't even remember anything about the house.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well,
Aw.
it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Yes.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We got so many stories.
3 days straight. Yeah. Talk about.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard, playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
The Geo.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
She already forgot about the story.
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I just have to keep them all for me then.
Yeah.
Those yokai you mentioned. I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super...
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep.
Yeah.
I was
Talking
always
about
too
Ito.
afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons, but at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
Oh, trust me, they don't, and they're quite strict about it. And they get in trouble a lot for doing the exact thing you were talking about.
I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for...
Yeah. Fontaine, yeah.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of
Oh no!
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quick.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me!
Okay.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any...
Yeah, quickly forgotten. Cutscene? Oh, cutscene.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Paraware. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Aww.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye.
Aww.
Whatever regrets may linger, Let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go.
Father, the bottled flames have been
Hmm.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known.
Ah.
Annette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas, I must admit. I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Yes, you do.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Mm-hmm.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. I'm not deserving of that title.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
Yeah, this is the type of encouragement he needs.
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities.
Oh yeah, she was losing the fight up until she gathered her resolve and fully activated her curse.
Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
Yes.
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, protecting my family at all costs.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Heck yeah. What? Oh, alright. Everybody died. She was too strong. I can't wait to fight her tomorrow. I mean, I already fought her yesterday, but I kept my eyes closed and earphones off. I just pressed everything until, you know. I swear. I only saw a few of her attacks. Tried to avoid them, but I won in the end. She was definitely not as the enemies I fought wasn't as difficult as that version of the Knave for sure.
Add Astro.
Adventure time.
Alright. Let's get this over with. You only have 15 minutes until the daily reset. I'm probably gonna hit the sack before that happens.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Hotel Bouffe d'été. Ah, so this is Hotel Bouffe d'été. And the House of the Heart is just wherever the main operations are going on. There they are. This is not the house.
Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
What
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other. Oh, and I wanted to. Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
Yeah, her wish has been fulfilled.
Glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Yeah. It's the one.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Ah, so Kirby was already dead when he joined. Okay.
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, when I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers.
Oh.
A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
She saved you in the end, yeah.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here...
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Aww. Man, that was a really cool quest. Oh, even the furniture. Wait, oh, we get to talk to Charlotte also. Do I,
isn't that Charlotte?
do I get a reward for this? Just Mora, how lame.
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the...
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He
No,
must
wait,
have
is
faked
this
his own
for
death 10 years
a
ago
different
using his
quest?
body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but...
Couldn't agree more. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here. Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What? Yeah. Huh? Oh. Well, not to worry. You're in good 10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. No. Wow, cool!
Yeah, this is about Lini.
Well, except he would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday. I know. Yeesh. Not exactly. A magician when the police went. Sure enough, that I had to squeeze through the crowd
Mucho
this morning to get a
texto.
photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one. So, this is the warning letter, huh?
Expandong. It's written in expandong format.
Days from now, when this is without a what once seemed like
Mucho texto, mucho texto.
anything that other people value. Does that really? Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the let's see. I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes, something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is? Lenny! Magic, magician, Caesar! The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lenny! You see, the original Phantom Thief... Are you serious? Oh, relax! My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is...
So this is how it starts. Better avoid this area from now on. I'll get to that later. You know what? Let's teleport there now. I'll be doing the quest for it later. Wait, actually, I need to claim my bounties before it's over. For the battle pass. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Before the day resets. There we go. That was close. Now we're at level 9. Anything else we can do? Yeah, I don't care about those other things. There's more weeks to come. Ah, God. Still have to kill the boss. You know what? I'm just gonna get more talent books because this is my last chance to get those talent books. Because tomorrow is not the day for the specific book I'm trying to get, which is this one. Oh no, I forgot to bring Arlechino. Oh well. Guess we'll have to do with Nuvi.
I will have order. Silence.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Hey there!
One more?
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
That was easy. I only have enough for 2 runs. That sucks. I guess we can do the weeklies in 3 minutes. We can fight Perware for real.
Solidify. Order guide you. Bow your head.
A proper send-off! From the scenery.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Hey there! Hey there! Haha!
Broom. Headshot. Or whatever the kids call it these days. Ah, I've used the wrong one. I pressed the wrong button. That sucks. I won't be able to do all the weeklies. I mean, not at this session. I'll do it later. The third one. I'll do 2.
Stabilize. This is order.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Attack! That's the way. Hey there!
Settle down.
There we go. Easiest win of our lives. I pressed the wrong button again. Alright, remember, press X after winning. Press X.
Take it easy.
Gather. Order guide you. Silence.
Busted. Things are about to get
Hey, did you guys see that? Someone clip that.
Proper send-off! From the scenery. Coming at ya!
I have totally never seen that before.
Coming at ya!
Should look. Now I have something to look forward to in the replays.
Hey there!
So you better be clipping that one. Because it's funny as heck.
quiet now.
Solidify.
And just in time. Time for the weeklies, I guess. What do we get? Yeah, perfect. Alright, time for the 2 weeklies. We'll do Arlechinos and the whale because I don't have enough materials for those guys yet. Yay! Happy New Day, guys. Is this where we fight her? I always assumed that she would be like a Andreas type of encounter. Okay, maybe it actually is. I just need to press this and she'll show up there. Oh, not quite. Alright, where are you, Perware? Okay, I remember she hasn't been fully ascended yet, so she's somewhere here. There we go.
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
I hope this is a proper team to bring here, because I have no idea. Oh, it changed the appearance of the surrounding area. There are invisible walls too. A slightly altered version of the arena. What are those? Oh, I remember seeing those, but I ignored it. Right, I'll approach with Zhongli.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Stabilize. This is order. Settle down.
Closer now.
Watch out! Nah! Proper send-off! From the Spina with love.
With these rising flames! Is it my turn now?
Gather.
Now that's more like it. How witness my rise.
Okay.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
At least now we know the context between this fight.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Gather.
Oh, I missed entirely.
Like a fly tangled in a web.
Ooh, just in time.
Running is a little loose.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Here we go. Transformation time again. So her delusion is just more fire. Her vision is fire, but her delusion is also more fire. At least for... Oh, what? I should have brought out my shields first. Oh man. I have a laser too. I'm having a hard time aiming it though.
Made manifest.
Ouch, that hurts a lot.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
Oh no.
Hey there! Oh, sorry.
Who's next?
Alright, no more clowning around. Novelet, show him. Oh. Alright, it's 1-on-1. Ah. I couldn't heal my Arlechino. Alright. Attempt number 2. Definitely don't have a proper team right now for this. Alright.
Afraid?
Solidify.
Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn now? With these rising flames! Closer now. Is it my turn now?
Watch out! Hiya! Watch out!
I will have order.
Now that's more like it. How amusing. Overruled.
Silence.
With these rising flames.
Yeah.
Ah, she has pyro resistance.
Destruction shall rise. Spare your energy. Running is a glitter. Wanted my
Ouch.
full attention, did you? Who's next? With these rising flames.
Solidify.
Hey there!
Settle down.
Attack! Hey there!
Stop not critting your hits, Nabia. You're sabotaging our win.
Coming at ya!
Is it my turn now?
Ouch.
Gather. This is order.
How amusing.
Stabilize.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
I will have order.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Solidify.
Here we go. Let's try this again. This time we wait for Zhongli's shields.
Stabilize.
Kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Silence. Solidify. This is order.
see how strong your resolve truly is.
Slow, but it poses no threat. Let the mighty be humble.
Alright, here we go.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. The struggle in vain.
Order guide you.
Overruled.
Settle down.
Oh, come on. Oh, we have 1 minute to survive without...
Your punishment made manifest. Witness my wrath. Laid bare.
Silence.
Suntown is only the beginning.
Feeling lucky?
Come on, shield me. Oh, my life was stolen.
Transfixed. The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
Settle down.
Oh, finally I won. Man, her exit was cool too. Whew. That was stressful. What are you? Good enough. Silken feather. I'm definitely gonna use my dream solvent to turn that into something else. Now I'm gonna upgrade her elemental skill. Let's go. Elemental skill. Over here. I need 2 of these. Oh, wrong button. Alright, time to convert to candles. And you'll use those candles to upgrade her talents. Namely the skill. And I need to defeat that guy 2 more times. And I guess we'll kill the whale. So fewer things to worry about later. I mean tomorrow. I mean later. We'll still have to rely on this team. Oh, I forgot to revive them. I guess we'll use the super long startup time on the... Oh, we can revive one. Okay, good. Have to wait 2 minutes.
Bow your head.
That didn't work.
Silence.
Here's the shield.
Bow your head.
No, we don't even. We still need more time to revive Zhongli. Come on.
Settle down.
Hey there!
Late bear.
Coming at ya!
Bow your head.
Man, she's so strong, man. And a full bond of life as well. There we go, now we can revive Zhongli. Reduce resistance.
Watch out! Hey there!
Late bear. Everlasting as the moon.
It got away. Not enough damage. We got this tail before it got away. Very cool. Well. Whew. Job well done for us. I guess it's time to go. Time for us to head to sleep and do other things with our lives. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I sure did. It was so nice to finally confirm so many things about the Harbingers, Regulator, Pulcinella, Arlechino, and what she felt about the loss of Clervy, and how she reshaped the House of the Hearth for it to be more hospitable and a better place for those children. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.